about weeds in farmland, we often think of the various troubles they bring to crop growth. These seemingly insignificant plants can actually bring severe harm to farmland. Below, we'll explore this issue from weed classification and the specific harm they bring to farmland. Weeds can be classified according to different classification standards, mainly including the following classification methods. Classification by botanical method. Weeds can be classified according to botanical characteristics, mainly divided into poaceae weeds and cyperaceae weeds. Classification by water adaptability can be divided into aquatic, marsh, hygrophilous, and xerophytic weeds, etc. Classification by chemical control needs can be divided into grasses, sedges, and broadleaf weeds. Classification by damage duration. Weeds can be divided into annual weeds and perennial weeds. Annual weeds mainly reproduce by seeds, completing the life history from seed to seed. Perennial weeds mainly reproduce by rhizomes. Generally, underground rhizomes are well developed. They can also be classified by growth habits and reproduction methods, etc. Today, we mainly use plant family classification to divide weeds. Common ones include Poaceae, Cyperaceae, Asteraceae, Brassicaceae, Fabaceae, etc. Weeds of each family have their unique characteristics and growth habits. But without exception, they may all cause varying degrees of harm to farmland. Poaceae weeds are very common in farmland. Their characteristics are hollow stems, narrow elongated leaves, usually with inflorescences. During growth, these weeds compete with crops for nutrients, water, and sunlight, posing threats to crop growth. Common weeds: barnyard grass, green foxtail, crabgrass, etc. Cyperaceae weeds, such as sedges, have triangular or flat triangular stems, no nodes, stems often solid, narrow, and long leaves. Common weeds: nutgrass, rice flatsage, etc. Asteraceae weeds are famous for their capitulum and ligulate or tubular petals. Their flowers are colorful, with strong vitality and adaptability, visible in both wild areas and farmland. Common weeds: dandelion, fleabane, wild wormwood, etc. Brassicaceae weeds are characterized by 4 petals arranged in a cross shape. They are also common weeds in farmland, competing with crops for nutrients and space. Common weeds: wild rapeseed, pepperweed, etc. Fabaceae weeds are known for their unique legume fruits. Although Fabaceae plants include many important crops, such as soybeans, peas, etc., some wild Fabaceae weeds also pose harm to farmland. For example, common weeds include wild vetch, Chinese milk vetch, etc. Besides the above families, there are some other family weeds that also need our attention, such as Amaranthaceae, such as copperleaf, an annual herbaceous plant. Its small branches are slender, leaves obovate, resembling purslane shape. These weeds not only pose threats to crop growth, but may also lead to reduced crop yield or quality decline. Therefore, in farmland management, we need to effectively control and remove weeds to ensure healthy crop growth and high yield. In summary, from the plant family perspective, weed families and genera are diverse, each with characteristics. Understanding these weed classifications and characteristics helps us better manage farmland and reduce weed damage to crops. In conclusion, weed damage to farmland cannot be ignored. They compete with crops for nutrients, water, space, and light, and other resources, and breed and spread pests and diseases, seriously affecting crop growth and yield. Therefore, during the planting process, effective measures need to be taken to prevent weed invasion to ensure normal crop growth and yield. This lesson ends here. In the next lesson, let's learn together knowledge about identifying common weeds.